preserves that competitive moat is two things. One is the volume of the data, the quality of the data, which is, again, it's hard to amass, and it's a way that all the different silos speak to another. And then the other is around kind of building the complexity. It's really hard to do this well. And so getting that head start and figuring out how to crack the code, and in our case, thinking about conversations and picking up on some nuances, it takes, in many cases, years of research to do that well. And there are pretty hard and fast metrics to show how well you're predicting an outcome of any type. And so those are the two things that kind of prevent, I think, ultimately these things from losing their competitive advantage. I spent many years tooling around with HR data.
I know,
so,
yeah.
Andrew, if anyone's heart goes out to you, it's mine, because if there's any area where the data is more siloed and dirty than healthcare, it's probably HR. There are a lot of external data sources that you maybe want to pull in if you want performance data, and it's not all housed in one place. Now you have to think about data integration, and that just, it sends chills down my spine, because it's very hard and complicated and costly to do those things. So quite frankly, that was in part what motivated the philosophy for RapportBoost, which is I don't want to deal with data integration. These are really hard things to do. So it's really simple. We're lucky in that it's very simple for us, which is I need conversational data and I need some measure of an outcome of that conversation. And conversational data is literally three fields. It's what was typed, who sent it, and when was it sent, right? So the challenge there is not necessarily in data integration. It's in parsing a lot of unstructured and messy data that has things like emoticons and sarcasm and misspellings that you have to deal with. But we very deliberately at the outset said, we don't want to have to do a ton of integrations and do all these different things to clean up the data. And luckily enough, our data is in good shape when it comes in. And the challenge is just, can we parse something that is not naturally lending itself to a structured data analysis?